Welcome to NewFinance. This group started in London about 3 years ago. The idea is to build a series of chapters around the world and connect them up. And the reason for that is most of you entrepreneurs have global ambitions and you want to connect into a network that can support you in all the different places you want to go. Okay, so our first speaker is Thomas from Sushi.io.
Exactly. Thank you, Eddie, for giving me the opportunity to talk tonight. Actually, we are based here. So you can see on the wall, Sushi.io. We started the company 2 years ago in Europe, but we opened an office and are based at the Vault for about 3 months. So, sorry, we're not about sushi, guys. We're about, no. It's not that fun. But yeah, it's more about the sushi. So we're about your business automated and fast. So what we want to do is we want to help entrepreneurs save time by processing time-consuming tasks between all their online apps. So we're an automation gateway, the IFT, for small businesses. Just a quick introduction why we do that, why we built the platform about 2 years ago. We believe there's three major trends in the business software world. The first one is best of breed. We all want the best SaaS services out there. We want to take the best business apps and connect those apps together. The second thing is we still need a lot of things to do manually, so we still need to import these silly CSV files. We'll still have a lot of manual clicks to do. And we although SaaS is great, but still require a lot of time to manage. And it's getting pretty hard. And so we believe that this trend, this API economy, I'm sure you're all aware of, is going to be the next big thing within the internet. So it's pretty much started as a consumer thing, and now it's evolving to finance. I think FinTech APIs are going to be really, really important in the upcoming years. Just to give you, I'm not a big fan of figures, numbers, and all that stuff, but just to give you a few numbers. There used to be 500 APIs in the world about 1 year ago. Now there's more than 20,000. It's going to grow very, very fast. 50% of business-to-business collaboration will take place through web APIs. And also, if you think of it, I like to take this example, Salesforce. It's Dreamforce right now in San Francisco. You've seen it. It's pretty much everywhere. Already, a third of Salesforce revenue comes from the Salesforce App Exchange. So it comes from connecting APIs and connecting software together. So we're a team of 10 people. We're only 2 here in the US. The rest of the team is in Paris. So it's designed for busy entrepreneurs. We're focusing on app developers, software publishers. We believe it's a huge market because we all have the same problems, why we all use the same business apps, right? It's a global problem, and we believe that there's millions already of small businesses struggling to deal with all their business apps. We know the space pretty well. Both Fabien and I have been working for more than 10 years, selling SAP, Oracle, all those big guys for big companies for many years. Now we want the best of breed solution. We want to use QuickBooks, Stripe, Pipedrive, all the best services out there, all the best business apps. Compared to SAP or Oracle, to that vision, they are still missing links between those apps. You still need a lot of manual clicks and manual outputs to do. What we want to solve is create the easiest automation gateway between all those business apps. We want to put those financial tasks, manual tasks, on autopilot. Really like the IFT version for businesses, focusing on business tasks. So let's say you have a new charge on Stripe. We can generate invoices on your QuickBooks account, your FreshBooks app, whatever. It's connected, it's synced, it's in real time, and it's really easy to set up. Our vision, we still have a long way to go, but what we want to do is build automations that are relevant for our businesses and set up in just a few minutes. It's pretty easy, just a few screenshots about the app. We have about more than 200 integrations. We really are focusing on financial apps, business apps. So we have partnerships with most of the banks out there, with the payment gateways, with the invoicing apps, accounting apps, etc. This is just an example. We want it to be we want to make the Dropbox experience in that space. So it's really easy to set up, easy as 1, 2, 3, just requires a couple of minutes to generate invoices in your accounting app automatically, to input and have data that is updated directly into your CRM. Still really the beginning, but it's becoming really a hot space. I don't know if you know a few of these guys. It was recently acquired by Intuit. The other are also becoming pretty hot in the space. Most of them are focusing on building connectors, so it's really one way between one app to another app, so triggering events and building the simple input-output for pretty much any vertical. So in other services, you'll have like marketing software, you'll have a lot of different things. We believe that most of the hard work is based on the boring stuff, and so we started with dealing with online expenses, but as we grow into the financial space, we are starting to integrate much more value-added business tasks. So we believe in business tasks, easy to set up, that doesn't require any knowledge. So we'd like to compare ourselves a bit to the very simple experience, the seamless experience, where everything is done in just a few clicks. We believe the others still require some advanced knowledge. We designed it to be a global solution. As Eddie said, we really went out of Europe and out of Paris pretty early, and when we created the company. We believe it's a global problem. We already have customers in about 60 countries. We all use the same apps, the Google AdWords, the Stripe, the payment gateways. It's really a global problem that we try to solve here. Just a few ideas about Milestones, and I'll talk a little bit about the roadmap and what we are focusing on right now. We've raised about 1.3 million in Europe to build the platform. We've focused on 1 or 2 financial tasks to start with and really understand the problems, the usage about the companies we were providing the platform. So we went out of beta about 6 months ago, and we already have more than 6,000 signups and the companies on board. Our idea is to have more than 10 financial tasks by end of year and 80 financial tasks by the end of next year. So a little bit about what we do. Just to give an example with Stripe, we'll have a lot of exciting stuff coming with payments and transactions, and a lot of stuff coming out of productivity and customer relationship management. Just to give an example about the value that we add when we build a business task. What do we say as a business task? Why aren't we building a connector? Just to give an example with Stripe and Base. So Stripe is the payment gateway that you're all aware of, and Base is a CRM. So let's say you have a new customer with Stripe. Most of the time you'll have his email, name, the company information, and of course the charges history. What we're able to do is each time you have a new customer is generate a lead into your CRM, but really build a lead with person profiles, so we are able to mash up other APIs to add email, phone numbers, company information, LinkedIn profile, Twitter handle, payment history and analysis, all that in real time. So we are mashing up APIs, just not to connect your basic Stripe connector to your base, but to enrich the data and provide with a business task that most of the small business require. Just to give you an overview of what's coming next, so we, of course, are building much more add-ons, much more integrations with Stripe, Braintree, Curly, PayPal, different payment gateways, pushing into accounting, generating reports, giving alerts into those payment gateways. So most of those tasks and automations are also relevant for our customers today, so we're building the roadmap with them. We also believe that financial space is growing pretty fast, and a lot of requirements today are to deal with online banking. So managing transactions, being able to push calendar events based on bank transaction history into reports or documents too. And of course, alerts and notifications that we are building right now. So if you're interested and you'd like to know more, just please sign up on our website. I'll be also available to discuss a lot of things with you guys right now. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them right now. Thank you very much.
Okay, do you have any questions for Thomas?
tuna as well as salmon.
Exactly. What's the story behind the name? Do you want to know the real story? 5 minutes. Well, actually, it's funny because 2 years ago we joined an accelerator program in London called Seed Camp. So and we went during the US trip. We went during 1 month in the US, and we were pretty enthusiastic about the name. So the previous name was pretty bad actually, and all the people we met in the US told us the name was really bad, and so it used to be the name was Archive Me, the first name. Because we were most of the time it was dealing like with it was bad. It was really bad. So we were talking with an investor who told us, I don't know, you guys are French, you should take something about food. So I said,
Japanese food.
Exactly. And we were passing by a sushi restaurant. I told him, yeah, I like sushi. And he said, it's interesting. I have this domain for 2 years. I don't do nothing with it. It's soch.io. And he started selling the name to us. Like, you should use that name. And I think it's interesting because it doesn't say what we do. Most of the time people sort of laugh, but still, people remember the name. And Sush gives this impression of simple Sush push. And IO is pretty geeky, but it's what we do, right? It's input, output. So we liked it. We took it. That's the story.
I actually think it's a very good name because it's intriguing. So when I first heard it, I thought, well, what do these guys do? So you have to Google them, right? Because you don't, because I know it's not sushi, I know it's tech, but I think, Thomas, thank you very much. Thank you. Very good.